everyone, my name is Jed. Now there was a trend that happened a few weeks ago that I'm sure you've all heard of, and based off my title, I know you know what I'm talking about. That's right, Gamestop. Not the actual GameStop, but the stock, Gamestonk. And guess who went on that roller coaster of a ride? Yup, that's me. I'm that idiot. Oh, you should have sold, or maybe you should have diamond-handed, not paper-handed. Well, I did. I did diamond-hand it. I diamond-handed it for a very long time. Now, before you go saying all these terrible things about me and how I'm an idiot, which I am, let me first explain my side and how I lost it all on Gamestonks and why I think it had to happen in order to realign my priorities in my Christian perspective. So literally less than 3 years ago, I started investing in the market, and I know I wasn't new, but over time I started learning via Robinhood, and Robinhood made it so much fun. Robinhood, so much fun. Thank you, Robinhood. Why'd you betray us? Anyways, over the next few years, all I saw was gains. Whether it be Tesla, Apple, NetApp, Netflix, AMC, and yes, of course, my last run, GameStop. Honestly, at first I started trading very conservatively, not really moving around my assets and keeping it in one company for a very long period of time. But ever since within the last year, when pandemic really hit, I started trading much more aggressively. I traded and traded and traded, and probably more than I should. I probably had a gambling problem. During the year 2020, I made over 100% of my initial investment, and considering that the average is 7%, I thought I was doing really good. But in comes Gamestonks. You got the subreddit called Wall Street Bets saying to diamond hand this stock and not paper hand it, which means to keep holding on, hold the line, and not let go while we're fighting literally not just any Joe Schmo, but Wall Street themselves, aka Melvin Hedge Fund and Citadel. Now, I admit it was a lot of fun up until January 27th when a lot of brokerages decided to go crazy and Robinhood decided to limit GameStop buys to only 1 share. And I admit, I also did something really dumb, so please go a little easy on me. I have a problem. I'm an idiot. I pretty much took all my assets and dumped it into GameStop. Yes, I know. I saw it was going higher and higher and higher up until January 27th. Reading up on Wall Street Bets, I had a lot of hope that maybe it would reach 1,000. Everyone kept saying it, so I held. But probably the hedge funds wouldn't allow this to happen, or maybe everyone sold, but I had a lot of hope, and I was very greedy. I saw it reach 500 at one point, so I thought, okay, maybe it'll reach 1,000. I kept holding. Monday came and I thought maybe I should keep holding even though it's dropping. Maybe I should wait until the rise. Something about short ladders, short ladders. So I kept holding, and then the next day happened and I saw the worst day of my investing life. I saw GameStop drop all the way down to $80 per share. Honestly, at that point, I fell into a deep, depressed state, and I thought, wow, 3 years of investing wasted. So that Wednesday, I sold it and decided maybe I should never invest again. I took whatever scraps I had and said, well, this really sucks. Now, call me crazy for paper-handing it, but probably everyone paper-handed it the week before. We were going up against billionaires, and I knew that the process was very corrupt. So, literally, I watched on the sidelines, seeing my money go from up over to $300,000 all the way back down to $50,000. Another thing that I trusted were the people on Wall Street Bets. They said the volume was low, it was not us selling, and that we have to keep holding on, but it's a harsh reality to see that the process was corrupt. Maybe people were selling, maybe the short squeeze already happened, but it really hurt for the ordinary retail investor. As I was struck back down to earth and hurt like there was no tomorrow, I literally couldn't sleep or eat for a few days. But with that being said, I want to say the lessons that I've learned through this crazy ape doo-doo that I've experienced. With my Christian perspective, and before this all began, I told God whether I win it all or lose everything, I will still praise and worship Him. What this did to me was really wake me up, and I realized that my only reliance in life were my stocks. God humbled my pride and changed me. I finally saw the reason why this had to happen, and it's because that I made my net worth become my self-worth. Yes, it really sucks that I lost almost all of it, but that's exactly what I needed to see, to not rely on just my income. I was investing my money, but I wasn't investing on myself, or I wasn't investing in others. Yes, I know there's a pandemic going on, but that doesn't mean I can't simply call or text a friend or to build stronger bonds with my family. I can't remember the last time I actually read through a book. I saw all the money that I was making passively. I became obsessed with it, but I wasn't really looking at the present moment in life. I was always looking at making $1 million by 30. That's what caused me to put all my stakes into that one bet in hopes that I would reach it that day. I know it was a stupid mistake and I probably have a gambling problem, but God definitely broke that problem and showed me the true path to freedom. I look back in my life and I realized that when I was so focused on my net worth increasing, I wasn't truly happy within me. I could talk about how my happiest moments were back in 2016 when I first met my girlfriend, and ironically, that was when I was spending the most instead of saving it all. Now, I'm not saying to not be frugal, but I believe there has to be a balance between enjoying what you have or holding on to it tightly. When I was stripped of that luxury, I had to look within myself to see where my actual worth was coming from. Now I can say that God has given me self-worth, and it's not because of the money, but because of the grace He has given me. I can say that this left a bitter aftertaste, and I have a slight disdain for what happened, but I know that God will bless me again, and I will reach $1 million one day in the right way, within God's blessing, so that the pride doesn't get to me, and the suffering won't be as heavy. During times like these, I think of the story of Job and how he was stripped of everything. His family, his livestock, everything was gone from him, and I am so blessed that I still have what I have, and that I am reveling in the blessings of God, and I don't linger on what I had, but what I currently have. So I hope my experience maybe reached out to you, or if my life lesson actually taught you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my losses, Wall Street bets. They revel in losses. Please like this video, hit subscribe, and comment down below if you lost anything on Gamestop. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting there more, or don't. I mean, I probably won't post there anyway. So I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Peace. Hey Jeremy, hey, look at me. What do you think of Gamestop? Great.
Games?
Hey Sec.
Yeah.
What do you think of Gamestop?
They have some, pretty good games, you know what I mean?
Pretty good games?
Yeah.
Great.
Very great.
Hey Riza. Hey Riza, what do you think of Gamestop? That's how I feel. Never mind. Okay, bye.